Wouldn't it be great to know who called, when they called, did they leave a message, and be able to contact them straight back at the touch of a button? Let's take a closer look at the personal messaging feature on the PCS handsets. I've now returned to my desk and I'm immediately informed that I've got a message waiting for me by the blue flashing light here and also the red overlay there. So by going to the envelope key, I can then see that I've now got a voicemail waiting for me. I can press the button.
Hello Graham, great news. I've got the order. Give us a call back and we can go through the details.
I can listen to it again just by pressing the skip back button, or I can contact the person back. Now, he didn't leave any details about who he was, but the system recognised him and has given me that name on the display. And if I want to ring him back, I simply press the key and that rings him back. Going back into my personal messages now, I've got other messages here with different icons showing that I tried to call Jeremy but didn't get through in that instance, same with Harold Watkins, and I received a call, had a successful call with Greg Evans and Harold Evans earlier on today. But I actually said to Greg that I would call him back later on, and simply by highlighting his name, going to the choose button, I've then got a range of numbers to ring him on, and although he rang me on his mobile, I know that he's going to be at home by now, so I'll call him on that. Very quick, easy, flexible access to multiple different numbers. Let's look at in a little bit more detail around that voicemail message and what we can do with it. If we go back to Jeremy Leaf, not only can I listen to that message.
Hello Graham, great news. I've got the order. Give us a call back and we can go through the details.
But I can also share it with colleagues. By forwarding, I can then go to Karen, who's in the shipping department, to pre-warn her about this order. So simply forward that voicemail to her. I could also have forwarded it to my email and then sent that email attachment to other people on or off the system. To improve the effectiveness and efficiencies to be gained from personal messaging, we allow different greetings to be recorded. Under the envelope icon, we can access our permanent greeting. This is the greeting that's there in place all the time and defaults back every night to be your greeting on the system. However, there are some days where you might want to leave a more specialist greeting to inform callers of exactly what you're doing. In this way, we can go to the daily greeting button.
You're through to my personal mailbox. I'm unable to take your call at the moment, but leave a message after the tone.
But I would perhaps prefer to say,
speak greeting after the tone.
hello, this is Graham, you're through to my personal mailbox. It's Friday and I'm out of the office until the early part of the afternoon and will be unable to return calls until that time. Thanks for calling. And I stop the recording, and that will now be played for this day. Tonight, it will be replaced again by my defaulted permanent greeting. Personal messaging also gives you personal memo. Under this key, we can record quick reminders that we can listen back to later on in the course of the day. For example, don't forget to do the sales figures before 5 o'clock. This is now stored, like my other voicemails, in my message box, and I can listen back to it during the course of the afternoon.
Don't forget to do the sales figures before 5 o'clock.
And of course, that could be forwarded to colleagues in the office, or indeed sent via email to people outside of the building.